Sometimes love isn't about choosing who like the most. It's about finding who understand you the best. This is the story of Maya, a 17-year-old high school student who suddenly found herself caught between two boys. Ethan, her childhood friend, and Liam, the mysterious new guy who turned everyone's head. But what started as simple high school crushes turned into something much more complicated. Maya had always been the quiet, artsy type, sketchbook in one hand, headphones in the other. Ethan, her best friend since elementary school, knowing her better than anyone. They do grow up together, laugh together, and he had always secretly liked her, but he never said it. Then, one day, Liam transferred to their school. Tall, confident, and the kind of guy who didn't need to try to get attention. He was new, mysterious, and instantly interested in Mia. The first time they talked, she was helping him find a classroom. He smiled at her and said, "Thanks, you have got a really kind way about you." The one line made her heart skip a beat. Within weeks, both boys were clearly drawn to her. Ethan started acting different, more protective, more jealous. He do cracks jokes whenever Liam was around. Liam, on the other hand, he was bold, leaving notes in her locker, walking her home, make her laugh in ways Ethan never dared. One Friday night at a school fair, things came to a head. Ethan saw Liam holding Mia's hand while they were waiting in the line for the fair's wear. He couldn't hold it in. "You barely know her," Ethan snapped. Liam shot back, "At least I'm not too scared to tell her how I feel." The silence that followed cut deeper than either expected. Over the next few days, things got awkward. Mia could feel the tension every time the three of them crossed paths. Her friends started whispering. Some said she was leading them on. Others said she should just choose. But she didn't know what to feel. Ethan was safety, the person who had always been there. Liam was excitement, the unknown, the spark. One afternoon, she found herself sitting under a favorite tree behind the school, sketching, trying to make sense of her emotions. Ethan found her there. He didn't say anything at first, then quietly, "You know, I have always cared about you, right? I just never want to lose you." She looked at him, and for the first time, he realized how scared he was of losing not just Crush, but his best friend. A week later, Liam asked her to meet after school. He was direct as always. "I like you, Mia. I'm not going to pretend otherwise. I don't care what Ethan thinks. I just want to know if you feel the same." Her heart raced. She liked Liam, but part of her still thought about Ethan. I need time," she said softly. "I will wait, but I'm not going to fight forever." The night Mia stayed up thinking, sometimes the right person isn't the one who burns bright, but the one who stays quiet in the background no matter what. A few days later, there was a school art competition. Maya submitted one of her sketches, a piece she'd been working on secretly few weeks. When the results were announced, she won first place. As she stepped up to receive her award, She noticed Ethan in the crowd, cheering louder than anyone else. Liam wasn't there. He'd been benched for the basketball game for skipping practice early that week, to see her ironically. That night, Ethan walked her home in the rain. She laughed, talked, and when she slipped on the wet sidewalk, he caught her. For a moment, time froze. The way he looked at her, it wasn't the look of someone chasing her attention. It was someone who'd always been there, quite waiting. The next morning, she met Liam by the lockers. "You don't have to say it," he said before she could speak. "I can't tell." She smiled sadly. "You are amazing, Liam, but my heart's been somewhere else all along." He nodded, gave her a gentle hug, and walked away without anger, just quiet acceptance. Later that day, she found Ethan sitting under their tree again. "So, does this mean you finally choose?" he said with a shy grin. She nodded. "It was always you, Ethan. I just had to realize it." And for the first time, he kissed her, softly, like it was something had been waiting for his whole life to do. They didn't become perfect couples. They had their fights, their awkward moments, and their long walk home. But they had something real, something that started with friendship, grew through pain, and turned into love. And as for Liam, he moved on, met someone new, and they eventually all become friends again. Because sometimes the hardest part of growing up isn't choosing who you love, it's learning how to let it go of what isn't meant for you. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more real emotional love story every week. Thank you. Bye bye.